everybody, welcome back to part 2 of painting Belthanos. So, last time we did a bunch of base coating. I actually did some basing off stream. I did some mud basing just to help it pop a bit more because, I don't know, I just felt like doing it. It's not really an exciting step to put on video, so I was like, I'm just going to do that because I don't know the actual base I'm going to use. I don't know if I'm going to do leaves or snow or what I'm going to do, but I know I'm going to need mud. So I'm like, you know what? It's good. All these other guys got mud. We're fine. So I was trying to figure out what to do with the legs. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm taking the color we used, which was Wazdaka Red, and I'm going to blend it a bit with this brighter Evil Sun Scarlet. So I'm going to see how it looks. Because I want it to be slightly different, but I don't want it to be like too different. You know what I mean? So I'm going to blend a little bit and see how this looks. Okay. Here we go. Started out right here. So it should be just slightly brighter, but not crazy. I think it is. Okay, it's getting all little cracks, crevices. Yeah. I mean, I think that's good. The question is this what I want to do as well? Let's hold on. I'm going to finish this and then see. Yes, there we go. So it's like, you can tell it's like a little brighter. But the question is, do I want it to be brighter or darker? Because I'm like, okay, maybe if I want... you know what? I think this will be fine. Maybe a little brighter, because then maybe I dry brush the outside anyway. So it's not even going to be truly red. You know what? Yeah, this will be fine. I talked myself into it. I think it'll be good. Okay, I'm going to go underneath. I don't even know if you can see this right now. It's kind of hard to show painting underneath because I have to, like, really get in there. Alright. It's become surgery, essentially, but without your patient having the ability to sue you. But it does have the ability to look bad on the table. Okay. I think I got most of that. Oh wait, now I gotta get like down in here. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is just a base coat. So that's the nice part is you can kind of play around with base coats because they're not too difficult to change. In fact, some of my bigger models I've done, I literally just painted over. And you can't even tell. So if you're trying to win a competition, maybe don't do that. But if you're somebody like me that's just painting for fun, it shouldn't really matter too much if you just paint over something. You could prime over it again, which isn't too bad, but sometimes you can like overclog the details when you do that. So a lot of times I'm like, you know what? If you're doing like thin coats of paint, you should be fine for the most part. As long as you only do it like once or maybe twice. If you do it once, it's not bad. Just don't mess up. Easy. Okay. Here we go. I'll finish this leg. Even I can even get a little bit on the armor bit, and it doesn't matter. Okay. There we go. Okay. I mean, it is hard to tell, but like I said, I'm gonna dry brush over stuff anyway. And do I do the same for his claws? I guess I do. So we'll do that. Paint the claws. And I'm gonna have to touch that up, but I have to paint the scenery around him anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. A little bit underneath. Okay, so you can kind of see there. That's like I put some onto the scenery. Like it kind of bleeds out, but like I said, I'm gonna end up painting the log and everything anyway, so I'll just paint over it. So it's not a big deal. So yeah, how does that look? I think it looks all right. Honestly, it pretty much just blends in with the actual old red color. I think it's fine. I keep second guessing it, but I think it is fine. Okay. So we keep going. Also, I was reading the comments. I did see the comment about how I've improved over time, which, you know, obviously when you first start anything, you're gonna be bad, right? I think it's just when you first start, and then especially when you post it on the internet. Like, I think there's plenty of people that I know that if they started and then they showed off their first things they paint, I'd be like, right? Because, you know, at this point, I've been doing it for 5 years. And I've painted, you know, numerous different things. You paint Necrons, you paint orcs, you paint bugs and trees and monsters and skeletons. Like, you just, you know, you paint everything. And so by painting everything, you kind of just, it's practice, you know, and practice, as they say, makes perfect. In fact, here we go. And I think learning a lot of the techniques also helps. So, like, it's one thing to just kind of wing stuff. It's another to know how to do a technique and do something else. Like, for example, I know how to dry brush. Dry brushing actually took me a while to learn. And a lot of it was just getting a feel for it. Because I would, like, either do too much or not enough, which usually you'd rather do not enough because you don't want to, like, overpower it and give it the Cheeto effect. But I did a lot of Cheeto effect. And then I kind of just learned the right amounts and just how to dry brush properly. But then, while, like, playing around, I was like, oh, if I do, like, a really wet, like, I guess it's not even a dry brush at that point, but, like, a wet brush, you know? It's like a wet dry brush where you want that Cheeto, like, really heavy Cheeto effect to be on the thing. It depends what you're trying to do. So just knowing, like, oh, I know how to do this method and I'm going to tweak it to get the effect that I'm looking for is something that I've kind of improved quite a bit at. But, you know, it's like anything. You have to learn the basic techniques and learn how to do them before you can really experiment with them outside of, you know, just being like, I'm painting and just winging it. Okay. Here we go. Plus, even just getting used to the amount of thinned paint you need, or like how to thin paint was a thing. Like, I didn't even used to use a wet palette. I tried, but, like, I didn't really know what I was doing that much. But now that I know more of what I'm doing, a wet palette's just, like, it's so nice. Just primarily for blending, like being able to quickly be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to take this color and I'm just going to mix it and, you know, have it be readily available, and then being able to, like, mix in another color, and just being able to do that is, it's very nice. So go on here. Okay. A little bit underneath and get there. Okay. Blend in some more. It also allows for a like nice variance of color. Because if you keep blending, like, one thing I really enjoy doing is, like, constantly blending, so you get, like, a similar shade but not similar. Because to me, a lot of things in real life aren't exactly the same or symmetrical, right? So by constantly blending and, like, doing the same style yet kind of different, you get slight variations, which I think look kind of cool. Some people might not like that because they're, you know, Like, it's not real life. It's just whatever. But, you know, it just depends. At that point, it becomes, I think, more subjective on what you're trying to do. Okay. There we go. We got 2 legs done now. So, probably just do the other front 2 here. I don't know what I want his face to be, actually. Or maybe his little, like, claw things I can do. This kind of brighter red. It might look good. It'll pop a bit more. A little in there. Okay. I got a little bit on his other part, but it's fine. There we go. One more there. Might not be enough. Well, maybe it is. A little bit in... Oh, in this part. And get this. Can I even... That's fine. It's good. Okay. So that was like front little claw bits. In fact, it was a little weird in the nose. Give him the Rudolph. There we go. Rudolph the red-nosed... Whatever this bug's... I don't know what this bug's called, honestly. I have no idea. Okay. And the nice part here, too, is since I'm going to be doing an autumn-themed bug here, like, I'm making this all red, but I'm making it red because I'm going to, like, power hit this thing with dry brushing, man. Like, it's going to be... Like, I really want it to be kind of like how these swords are, like the orange and the red and the yellow kind of all blending together. Because that's what I really like. So I'm going to be, like, power, like, seeing how it turns out. Hopefully good. Okay. Let's do this leg. Here we are. And then I think his, like, belly thing, what is that? I forgot what it's called. It's got like AX in it, like I keep wanting to say the Snorlax, and I know it's not the Snorlax, but somebody's out there like, oh my god. Okay. Hitting underneath. But it's like, you know, the bug abdomen or the bug body, whatever it's called. Somebody will know. Post it in the comments. I'm kind of curious as well, if you're watching, when did you start Warhammer? Just painting or building or whatever it might be, out of curiosity. Because I'm sure there's a wide variety, but I always like seeing when people started. Uh-oh, I got a little bit there, it's fine. Okay. This brush is not great because it's got like a straggly bristle. But I don't like throwing away a lot of brow on. I'm like concentrating here. I don't really like getting rid of brushes because you can use them for other stuff like glue or whatever, but like when it's got like one little bristle popping out, that doesn't really bother me too much. As long as the rest of it's still good. There we go, coming from an angle. Get that. Very nice. There we go. That one I use my powerful shaking abilities to get that. Okay. A little bit more here. Move on to this one. Okay. One thing I can't really do well is edge highlighting. Like, props to people that can do edge highlighting really well, but I'm so bad at it. So it's like it requires so much precision and hand-eye coordination and just control, and I'm just like, yeah. And I miss the edges quite a bit. Like I just can't do it. Dry brushing is where it's at for me. I don't know. Okay. Come in here. Very nice. Kind of missed some spots on the armor I can cover up. And, oh boy. All right. Oh, yeah, I got to paint his foot. What am I doing? Or his claw, whatever you want to call it. A little more here. Okay. It's probably hard to see. I'm kind of far away. Can I get underneath a little bit? Okay, then here we go. This will be easier. From here. And a little bit here. You can kind of see the straggling thing if you look closely. We're good. We're fine. So good. Do that. Get in here. Yeah, a little bit on this side. And up in there. Up in here. Up in here. And okay. Oh. Okay. And then I just gotta get behind. Like that. And I think that's the other part. A little bit. Oh, God. I gotta straighten out these bristles. There we go. That's a little better. Get that point. Okay. Put up top again. There we go. All right. Red. A lot of red on this guy. Definitely need more again. That. A little bit underneath. In fact, let me turn him on his side. All right. That's getting closer. Oh, yeah, I got to paint this too. Take a little more bright red and mix it in. Let's see how this goes. Do it on the tops. And the sides. In fact, a little back there. A little bit up here. Okay, kind of looks like a lobster claw, actually. The more I'm like looking at it. Let's go down. Let's get a little more. Like so. A little bit in. All right, now I got him on the grip. A little more for the back. Get in here. I don't even know if that's a claw or a... I don't know what that is. think it's supposed to be moss that I didn't paint in. Actually, or is it a claw? No, it's moss. Okay. Sometimes I'm just like, oh God. Nothing to see there, nothing to see. Sometimes I'm just like, what is that? Is that a body part or a scenery thing? Okay, there we go. Then, dude, oh my God, base coating is like, there we go. Now we just got the back legs. Sometimes it's just wears you down a little bit, you know? Okay. And I think what I'm going to do with his leaves back here is I was looking up, because I did blue leaves for my what's his name? Big tree man, Durthu. But I was like, you know what? I think a lot of leaves in the winter are brown, right? So I think it'd be cooler if I did brown leaves with frost on them in a way, you know? So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here, is just like brown leaves with some frost. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Mix this in. Okay. In fact, let's get a little more red. All right, this should be good. So it's got the big old back legs. I don't know if I did, whatever. Let's get underneath. Kind of hit all this up. Man, it's crazy, like, when you learn about thinning your paint, how big of an impact it actually makes. Like, I'll see other people's models where they clearly didn't thin the paint and just kind of looks chunky and like blocky. There's something about it, and you're just like, oh man, that is some unthinned paint right there. Hold on, definitely missed some bits there. Okay, let's go a little more. Very nice. Am I showing this? Okay, I am. I get underneath, or I guess I'm both underneath and over. All right, here we go. Let's get all these. A little more, go into here while I'm here. I got some dirt on his like little bug pad thing here, but I kind of like it. I like when the base material ends up getting on the model a little bit, because it just makes it feel like it's coming alive, you know what I mean? I know some people don't like that, but I think it's pretty cool. Okay, let me just get under here. You're not gonna be able to see this part, just trust me, it's cool, I guess. There we go. Well, missed this part of his leg underneath. All right. There we are. And let's go here. More in there. Honestly, I'd probably just go crazy in here. I've been taking my time, but I feel like it's just all the same color at this point. I could just Go up there big, get in there. Up a little bit on his leg. There we go. And then just a little bit. I'm going to have to get this in there. Very nice. Okay, and then we paint the back foot, and then we just got one more. One more after this. Mamma mia. Woo! All right. Let's get all this going. Let's flip them this way. Whoop. Don't break anything. Never hear that plastic like, it's like, uh-oh. Although it's not too bad to fix stuff, it's just annoying and preventable. And then we get in here, a little underneath. Okay. I think that's that leg. Now it's just the other leg. Here we go. The home stretch. We're almost there. Let's go crazy. Let's throw a little bit there for now. A little bit more. We'll go up his back leg. Okay, whoop. His little leggy thingy. Okay. I really do love this model, though. Like, the more I look at it, I'm like, man, this is a cool model. Like, legit. But a lot of Sylvaneth are actually really cool. I love Sylvaneth. Like, just everything in the Sylvaneth army for the most part. The only thing I don't really like maybe are Dryads, but even then, like, they're Dryads. Like, who cares? You know, they're supposed to just be these, like, basic weird trees. Okay. Even then, they're not, like, bad. It's just, compared to some other stuff, they're just whatever. I'm going to need to get that from another angle. Okay. And there. All right, now the annoying part. Getting it from this angle. Oh boy. Oh, I missed a little bit in here. There we go. Just got that. Get in here for this. Okay. Got those. And then get in there. Oh boy, and I'm gonna have to sneak in underneath here. That's good. And then I'm sure, yep, I gotta get the leg from this angle underneath. Cool. All right. Is that it? That might actually be it. Did I get everything? There's a little bit underneath. I gotta get to, yeah, right here. I mean, I think I got most of the stuff I wanted to get. Look at that. Woo! For the most part, the color looks pretty much the same. A little white bit here. But, I mean, I don't really mind. I'm kind of trying to keep the colors pretty similar anyway here. I didn't even paint his, like, little side beetle bits. In fact, I might make that a little more bright than the other stuff. I'm just gonna actually do this bright red for these, like, wings. Because I do kind of want these to stand out a little bit. But it's still gonna get toned down. Okay. Oh, God. That's a thing that requires a smaller brush. Let's get in here. Okay, oh, this part's good. There we go. In fact, you know what? No, I'm good. Just do that. Boom. Got it. Let's get a little finer on the tip here. Okay. Angle this down a bit. You're gonna be able to see this. That's all right. This is highly intensive surgical procedures. There we go. A little bit in here. Okay. A little bit in there. Might even just do some like little blending up into it. And then in there, kind of like to bring it together, you know what I mean? So like I'll show you on this side. For example, just taking this and being like, and just almost like blending it a slight amount so that it doesn't seem like it's really that weird. Does that make sense? So like I'll do it again over here. So actually, you know what? I already painted this part, so I'm gonna take this, just paint over it, essentially just second coat it. I'm gonna go back over here, second coat this. Well, first coat this. Okay. A little bit in there. Some of these parts I'm like, I don't even know. So then, here we go. Now I'm going to take that again and just kind of do that. Although that's, I got to do a little more over here. Blend it together. I'm essentially just dry brushing it a bit already. It's just, I don't want it to look like it's just bright red, nothing. You know, I want it to have some sort of like how bugs have like weird blended skin and stuff. You know what I mean? So, or not skin, but you get it. In fact, I'm gonna just do this on his head to give it a little bit brighter complexion. This is what I mean with like a wet, dry brush. You know what I mean? Because it's obviously gonna be brighter up top. Yeah, this is what I mean. I just like wing it. I'm like, this will look good. I don't know if it's actually gonna look good, but I'm like, it'll look good. All right. So now, oh yeah, I still gotta do the under parts. That's what I was doing. Gotta go underneath here. And just up to here. I think that's a tree root, but it's whatever. That's something we can do later. It's a little too wet, actually. Uh-oh. This is fine. Let's get in there. I'll fix it later. It's also just underneath, so who cares? And then weird underside. I don't think you can see this either, but it's all good. Just do this a little bit there. That's fine. Okay. And I gotta do over here as well. Okay. All right, and then I get there. Oh, Jiminy's. Give me more. There we go. Got more. Give me more. Britney Spears. Britney Spears. Okay. And it just, it's good. All right, and then can I don't even know if you can see this. That's fine. I'm just gonna paint over this part. It doesn't matter. Okay. And then a little bit in. That's fine. I'm gonna paint over that anyway. Okay. I think I have hit all the... I keep seeing little spots I missed. Swing them around. Oh, in here. Okay. Oh, a little bit here. Okay. Oh, that's the thing. A little bit right here. Okay. Wait. How did I miss this part? Hold on. Wow, I like completely missed a very obvious area here. And again, just kind of do this and up a little bit underneath right here. Okay. Okay, now I think I've gotten most of the things I wanted to do for this base coat. Yeah. I'm happy with that. All right. Alrighty. In fact, so what I really want to do, I was gonna like paint the rest of him, but I actually want to base coat. I want to dry brush him right now with like this because I want to see how it looks before I start committing fully. So I have this fantastic broken shitty makeup brush that already has the paint I'm looking for, but I'm gonna pull more on it. This one I've literally just used for like snow stuff. Because, you know, these makeup brushes are like $2 or something, and they're fantastic for dry brushing. Do this. Get over here. Just keep. There we go. Okay, this is good. I still want it to be kind of thick, especially in the sunny areas. There we go. Then hit this up. A little bit there. Hit his hand up first. And the shoulder. A little bit. In there. The leg. His head. So obviously that's going to be staying in it. In fact, I'm just going to, there we go. Then other shoulder. Just going to circular motion and pull back. All right, good. Starting to get a little dry. I'm going to have to do this a little harder here. Yeah, I also wanted to dry brush it before I did the horn as well. Can I get a little more in? Can I get that? I don't know if I can. All right, and then just gonna hit the rest of it a little bit. There, just enough to get things to pop out. In fact, I'm gonna kind of like dig under here a little bit. I might even have to repaint some of the red, but it's fine. Although it could look like he's got some snow on him or something, so it's all right. And then the tree. Okay. That's probably good enough for now. I can always just add more later if I really want. Or maybe even like a brighter, not bluish dry brush, but I like this. One more there. on the arm. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. Okay. So you can see, taking a look. There he is. So now he's much bluer. He's got a lot of his details popping out, as dry brushing does. You can see, I love the way it makes all the little details in his face and everything pop more, and then it adds kind of this snowy effect to him before I even put any snow or whatever I'm gonna do on him. I'm gonna test a lot of it onto these guys first, like putting snow on. In fact, I don't even know if I'm done with these guys yet, but they're kind of my starting point and my test dummies, because I don't know if I'm gonna do these the same way I'm gonna do him. I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out, but I like that just in general. I think it looks pretty cool. So there we go. That's probably gonna do it for today's video on this. I gotta go live stream some stuff. So thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, let me know down in the comment section below what you're working on or anything else I asked in this video that I've already forgotten. But oh yeah, how long you been doing this and all that stuff. So thank you very much. And we shall continue next time. Then we're going to dry brush the bug next time, as well as, you know, paint the underparts and work some more on him. But hey, you know what? It's all about progress, one step at a time. I remember painting my big guy. I would do like 5 to 15 minutes a day. And you know what? After a couple weeks, you're like, dude, this thing's coming together, right? It all adds up. So thank you very much. And I'll see you next time. Okay? Okay. See ya. Gotta go turn this off.